All right, so I just have one more thing I want to teach you guys. Someone actually asked me about making them like a bat file or whatever to automate the process where you could run several miners at once, which I did, and I was playing around with it more, like per their request further and further, and they ended up basically wanting to like run them in parallel. And that can be done, and that should be done. It's actually way faster than running them serially, because when you run them serially, the miners are running one after the other, and it's a lot slower. Um, Whereas if you run them serially, it's a lot faster. Or excuse me, in parallel. So I'll go ahead and show you the bat file. I've already built all three. I've built different demonstrations to show you. Everything else is unchanged, and I'll go ahead into the first one here. This is to run them all serially in the same window. This is to run them all in the different window, and this is to run them all in parallel. I'll save that one for last. It's really cool. All right, so the first one here that we'll do is running them all serially together. Okay. So that's going to be, you see I have three key pairs here. That's three JSON files. That's what's going to be used for the running the ore miner, of course, as you know, right? So check this out. Let's go to this one here. Let's edit it. So I want you to see what it looks like first. This is what it would look like if you wanted them all to run at the same time. Mind you, this is serially. This is it. It's very easy. So you see, like, this is what a normal command would be for key pair one. If I wanted to run key pair one, I would go into my um, folder here, and then from there, I would, let's see, go ahead and press or miner all dot bat. This is the command. So it's just at echo off, and then your individual commands to run. So for the key pair, man, it has to be minded to the command that you'd run. So key pair one, key pair two, key pair three, and that's to run all three miners at once. So this is to run them simultaneously. So that's all three of them going. But again, it's going to be really slow because it's trying to do three. It doesn't look too different from the regular version, but it is actually running all three of them. It's just going to be way slower because it's serially. So it's just not that good. It's not that good of a method to use, in my opinion, and I do not recommend using this method. But it's there, and I wanted to show it just to cover that ground. So again, this is a batch job. You can see it. It's a little different now, so I'll go ahead and stop that one. All right, so that's the first demonstration. Second one here is for running them in different windows. And these are just like little tips, to help out your mining process. Um, all right, so to edit this one, this is to run them in different windows. So at echo off, change directory to where this is part of the code because you're kind of telling it where to go to find each one. It's still each one, and you'll see what this looks like. So again, it's at echo, change directory, in quotes, the directory itself, and then each command line, or each command for the miner, per miner, exit, right? Then you'd save that and exit it. So how that would look if I were to run that, and again, this is going to be three different windows. So it'd be or miner diff dot bat, and you see this pops up, the three of them, to excuse me, go ahead and do what they do, mine obviously. So that's the three of them mining. All right, so you saw initially with the serial, same window. This is serial, different windows. So it's still kind of like slow. It's not like ideal. But now, the cool one here is going to be running them in parallel. Makes it really fast. Especially, this tempts me to make even more, honestly. So this one's going to be or miner IP, stands for in parallel dot bat. So you can see the three of them there. My balance, all three are claimable. The reward rate for all three individually, and then it's mining for a hash. Um, again, my computer just isn't that good, so it's gonna take a bit here. But you can see that each one is running at the same time in parallel, all in the same window as well. So this is in my opinion, the best method to go. And I didn't want to make this video too long. I just want to show these little tricks with you. And again, this one's even simpler. So it's just at echo off, and then start empty quotes \b or, and then your command. Or is part of the command anyway. So, and you can see on this one here that I've adjusted the threads and I've adjusted the fee as well, just because you can. It's really easy to do that through any of the bats that you wanted to edit or create. So it's a way of managing your miners, essentially. And yeah, I just wanted to share that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day.